Another deadly trekking season along the Himalayas in Nepal as punishing weather killed at least 17 climbers Wednesday. The Nepalese army released some images of a survivor being rescued. Officials say unseasonal blizzards triggered avalanches, killing a group of foreigners and herders. Tom Sater's here to tell us what's causing the irregular weather. What are you seeing?
Well, this is all due to our tropical cyclone that made landfall in India. It's so unusual. When we think of tragedies in Nepal, in the Himalayas, it's because of avalanches. 6 months ago, in the month of May, 16 Sherpas lost their life when an avalanche of ice took their lives. And many, of course, boycotting after that. Expeditions were canceled, but not due to heavy snowfall. We typically just don't have fatalities. This beautiful country, as you see here, about 100,000 foreigners from around the world make their way here, of course, to take in the culture. If they have the will and the strength, they go to Mount Everest, and tragedy does occur. But this is going to go down in history as one of the worst in Nepal. Let's talk about this. 2 trekking seasons, May, where we had that last problem, but fall. And here's the reason they go in fall. This is the monsoon. We watch the recession of the rainfall make its way back southward. This is our current position associated here and, of course, denoted by India's meteorological department. It's a little behind schedule, but it gives you the idea. Nepal is typically dry, so that's when they go. But again, what we had was our tropical cyclone Hudhud, not only devastating Visakhapatnam, a humanitarian crisis right now, but enough moisture making its way to the north. When it gets that far, if there's enough moisture, what you have is a big problem because of the topography. Take a look at satellite-derived images now, and derived rainfall totals give us a staggering amount, 200 to 300% of their monthly average precipitation. Of course, in the higher terrain, the temperatures are much colder, and so you're going to have problems. Now, what we've had here is 17 fatalities. Those are in 2 different regions due to the snowstorm. What happened here is there were 242 that took off on a 21-day trek. It was a circuit. When that moisture moved northward, some of it was valley rainfall, but it was heavy mountain snows, 2 days of it. Some have been, as mentioned, found. They lost their way. 2 helicopters. One found a group of German tourists. Another rescued 38. But we do have fatalities, 17 of them in 2 areas, 12 in the Annapurna region. Of those 12, only 4 bodies have been recovered, 2 Poles, an Israeli, and a Nepali. Now, the other region, 5 lost their lives in the neighboring Manang district, 4 Canadians, they believe, and an Indian. But again, 244 took off. Some made their way back. Some never took off, thinking it was going to be a problem. But they're still looking. They have no idea just how many may be missing. Again, 6 months ago, Jonathan, 19 Sherpas lost their life. We're already at 17, and that number is going up. They are searching again today.